Hallöchen, ich bin der Videospieler. Ich spiele weiter The Journey Down Chapter 2. Wir müssen jetzt ein wenig Schnaps für die Dockarbeiter besorgen und Zigarren, die haben wir schon. Wir haben eine halbe Flasche Earrings.
It's a floor drain.
Yeah, I've got to comply with this eel rinse. Yeah, this eel.
Buana's Rude Boy Plumbing at your service.
Jetzt hat sie ja ordentlich Masse. Vielleicht kann ich damit die Flasche auffüllen.
Full to the brim
Ja.
with nastiness.
Das ist mal schön ekelhaft. Den nehme ich wieder mit, okay. So.
Yeah, man. Look what I got ya.
Well, I'll be damned, kid.
That's some fine stuff, too. Ooh.
What you got there?
Zwei Zigarren.
Wow, they're real Senor Muerte cigars.
Fancy brand.
Good job, kid.
Hey, these aren't fresh. They're all dried up and rotten.
Sorry, kid. Deal's a deal.
That's right, kid. Gotta honor the deal.
It's some dried up old corn. I don't want to burn that.
Was kann man machen?
It's some dried up old corn.
Ich kann nicht bei ihm Popcorn machen. Im Teekessel.
There's no tea left in the kettle.
Also ich glaube ja.
I've got them. They're go over here. What are you waiting? I've got them. They're here on Main Street at local uneasy.
So, nun.
Hey, Andy. Mind if I use the computer?
Go ahead. What do I care if I get fired? I just want to get out of here. Knock yourself out.
Awesome. Thanks, Andy.
Was ist immer geschickt? Was ist das?
Hey,
Ah,
what's this? Evidence of high-level corruption in connection with illegal underland expedition. I bet this report is the key to finding out more about Barlow and Count Anduro's expedition.
Wow. The plot thickens, huh? Looks like you're onto something.
Yeah, I think this file might just help me find out what happened to my father.
But Buana, the file is classified. That means it has been removed from the town hall archives. There's no way I can get it for you.
Oh.
It says it was written by the old chief of police, Leroy Makibo. That is probably your best lead. If you find him, I bet you will find the file.
Wow, you're real smart, Andy.
wo finde
I
ich
have
den?
my moments.
I gotta find this Makigbo guy.
Suspecting Doc versus David Union control by Marco. Check out. Moment mal. Okay. Like Barlow.
Have you heard?
Do I look like some bugger off?
Wir haben immer wieder rumfragen.
Yo! What can I...
Have you heard of a man named Leroy McKigbo?
Sure. He was the old police chief here in Port Arthur before Barlow hit the scene. I have no idea what happened there. One day he was replaced out of the blue, and I haven't seen him around since. Leroy McKigbo was a decent, good, and honest man. Bit of a loony type, but his heart was in the right place. He sure loved the citizens of his city, from the top brass to the low-life scum on the streets. So much, in fact, that he spent more time with the little folks down here in our bar than he did with the political riffraff up in Timber, which probably bothered them quite a lot, come to think of it. He was the kind of police that felt he had to give you a hug and say he was sorry after he locked you in a cell. Maybe not the most effective chief of police ever, but certainly a nice enough fella.
McKigbo was pretty different from Barlow, eh?
Yes, sir. They're opposites in every single way.
Any idea where I can get a hold of him?
Well, he's got to be in some kind of registry somewhere, sir. What guy's name?
I got to hit the
Telefonbuch.
streets.
Give him hell.
Mrs. McGibbo 510842.
Hello, madam. My name is Buana. I'm trying to reach Leroy McKigbo. Is this the right number?
Yes.
Sweet! I'm calling about a police report he wrote a long time ago. It's about the Underland.
A police report?
Yeah, lady. Can I talk to him, please?
Talk to him? If you want to talk to him, you should rather call a psychic. My dear Leroy disappeared over 10 years ago.
So did my father, Kaunandoro. I believe there's some sort of connection between your husband and my father. Do you know if anyone wanted to see Leroy disappear?
Leroy used to be the police chief here in Port Arthur, and he had many enemies. He was a diligent and honest man, always working late down at the station to keep the gangsters at bay. But then one night, he didn't return home from work.
Did Leroy ever talk about an expedition to the Underland?
Well, now that you mention it, he did say he was writing a report about some sort of expedition just before he disappeared. I don't know what it was about, but I remember he said he had uncovered some sort of conspiracy.
You think he might have left a copy of the report at home?
Oh, I don't know, dear. I never looked through his work things. The police and the power company cleared out his studies soon after Leroy disappeared.
The power company?
Yes, there was some gentleman here from the Armando Power Company to help with the investigation. Whatever they found, they must have taken with them to their office on Charnel Road.
Hold on a minute. The power company has an office here in Port Arthur?
Oh, I don't know, dear. The office is probably closed now that most business has moved up to St. Armando. This all happened a long time ago. I doubt I can be of much help to you now.
Oh no, you've been very helpful, Miss Makigbo. Thank you so much.
Not at all, dear. Good night.
So the power company has an office right here in Port Arthur. I bet that's where they hid the missing police report. I've got to get to Chanel Road.
Taxi.
What's up, Rep?
I'm geared up and ready.
Do you know anything about expedition?
I keep it real on the.
Do you know someone named Makigbo?
Ha! That's a funny name if I ever heard one. Sorry, Jack. Never heard it before.
Hey man, can you take me to Chanel Road?
No problem, Jack. We'll be there in a tick. Hide your mamas. Ride Reynolds is back in the game. That's R for Ride. Ride Reynolds. Next stop, Chanel Road.
Das hat mir nicht das Portal schon. I've got company.
So, this is Chanel Road. Man, this place looks deserted. It's a rusty old police car. The pickup truck is holding it in place. There's a control panel here that needs a key. I don't think that's been used for a long time. There's a fat padlock chained to the gate. Guess they don't like visitors. I hate to break it to you, Mr. Padlock, but we're going to have to amputate.
Was für eine Tür?
This has got to be the entrance to the Armando Power Company office. Oh man. Maybe I can get inside through that window up there. If only I could reach it somehow.
Irgendwas um da hoch zu klettern.
It's really dark in here, man. I can't see a thing. Looks like some kind of power box.
Ach, was weiß ich.
Nothing happened.
Jetzt einfach immer das, was am höchsten ausschlägt. Das war das. Ah.
Cool. It's a steel mill. This little box has keys in it. I'll grab them. man. There's not enough iron in the smelter to make a girder. I want to make my own girder. Let's see what this button here does. Aha! I think this crane is for melting stuff.
Okay, also ich muss das Police Car einschmelzen.
If only I could get over to the window on the other side somehow.
Ah ja, okay. Also gut.
There's a control. Okay, let's see if this fits.
Genau.
Nice. I always wanted to do that.
Perfekt.
Man, why do I always wind up having to walk over scary high things? Alright, Juana, you can do it. Just close your eyes and everything will be alright.
Meanwhile.
Down in the filth. I keep track of all the scum here, including you lot. Now state your business or get out of my town.
That's funny. You act as if I don't own you. You know why I'm here. Where's the book?
It's in the safe.
And the woman and those two buffoons I had you lock up?
They got away.
You let them get away? I'm going to find them, even if I have to tear your horrible town apart, brick by brick. Deploy the troops.
You can't do this!
You insolent little maggot! Did you really think I'd let you take control of Port Archu? You were nothing but a puppet. Now stay out of my way, or you'll end up like Makaigo.
Freeze! Buona? What are you doing here?
You backstabbing woman! What were you doing with that policeman, Barlow?
I wasn't backstabbing you, you nut. I was trying to talk my way back to the book, and I was this close to getting my hands on it when you blundered in there and blew my whole operation. I was going to come help you out of jail as soon as I'd secured the book. I still need you, and your airplane, Buona.
Oh, but I thought...
Well, it doesn't matter now anyways. The book is securely locked up in Club Temba, and we're going to have to try a different approach to get it back. I've been trying to dig up some dirt on this Barlow guy, and I'm pretty confident this is where we'll find it.
You talking about that missing police report, right?
Sounds like you've done your homework, Buona. I'm impressed. Yes, the missing file is bound to be hidden away here somewhere. Once we find that file, you'll be one step closer to finding out what happened to Count and Dodo. And I'll be one step closer to getting the book back and finding out the truth behind this whole cover-up.
What were you doing with Barlow anyways?
I told you, I was trying to talk him into giving me the book back. The Underland seems to be a touchy subject for him. He's clearly covering something up, big time.
What's in the missing file?
I don't really know. All I know is that since the power company is covering it up, it's bound to contain something that they don't want us to know about. I'm hoping it's going to contain some kind of dirt on Barlow, so we can squeeze him into giving the book back.
You know anything about this Makigbo guy?
Well, he used to be chief of police here in Point'n'Click-Adventure. He wrote the missing report we're looking for. Why he suddenly disappeared or where he went, I have no idea.
Okay, let's find that police report.
All right. You start looking through the shelves, and I'll try the computer.
Also gut, Nina sitzt am Computer, ich schaue.
The Empowerer, issue 49. 10 pro tips that will boost your career in the energy industry. Electrocutors Weekly, issue 258. Wind Power, the complete guide to harnessing renewable energy while also sabotaging your neighbor's view. The bookshelf is just full of boring old magazines. Only old bookkeeping in this drawer. It's a bunch of documents about the early days of the Armando Power Company. Seems like the Armando Power Company originally was a mining company. It says here they wanted to expand their operation further down into the mist, all the way down to the Underland.
It only makes sense that they wanted to do more mining and earn more money. That's what companies do.
But in the Underland? That place is just fairy tales. Besides, it wasn't allowed, was it?
You've got to remember that back then, diving down through the mist wasn't illegal. Anyone could try their luck. But none of those tries ever yielded anything. None of them ever came back dead or alive. I guess the fairy tales were amazing enough to make people risk their lives again and again. Their failed attempts to reach the Underland are very interesting, but it's not the information we're looking for. We want to know what's going on down there now. We've got to find that missing police report.
Nah, nothing of interest in there. This one's empty. Hey! Here's a newspaper cutout from the day Barlow and Count and Dodo returned from their expedition.
You mean the article from the Daily Post?
Yeah!
I saw that. Apparently, Barlow and Count and Dodo's expedition was the first one to ever make it back alive from the Underland. An extraordinary feat that many claim to be completely bogus since they didn't have a single shred of proof to show for it. Except for a battered old book with sketches and drawings in it that the captain had written along the way. Guess which book that is?
Hey, we know that book. It's the Journal of the Journey Down.
That's right. In the article, Barlow claimed that they had found some kind of strange new power source in the Underland and was eager to set up research and tap into this new amazing power. But Count and Dodo apparently refused to take part of the interview altogether.
That's strange. I wonder why Count and Dodo didn't want to talk about it.
More importantly, what was it Count and Dodo didn't want to talk about? And how did the Armando Power Company get involved in all this? That's when things really start to get interesting.
Nah. Only old... Ah, here we go. A file about the setting up of the Big Power Company expedition.
Really? Let me see. Upon Barlow and Count and Dodo's return from their expedition, the Armando Power Company quickly seized the opportunity and hired Barlow as a guide for their own operation. The investment was massive. It seems the power company spent its every penny on setting up the biggest, most well-prepared venture to the Underland known to man. The only thing they couldn't buy was Count and Dodo.
What? Why not?
He refused. Apparently, Count and Dodo was actually jailed for refusing to join the operation, and later disappeared to no one knows where.
Well, we know where he wound up. He wound up in Kingsport Bay and adopted me and Quito. But where did he go when he left us?
This document is older than that. It doesn't say. Maybe the Armando Power Company caught up with him. I don't know.
Caught up with him?
I don't know, Buona. We're getting more questions here than answers. We need to find that missing police report.
Also muss man weiter suchen.
Nah. Only old
Schau ich einfach am letzten, den ich
is
aufmache.
boring. Nah, nothing.
Hey, Buona.
Yeah?
Du hast was. Ja,
It's a safe. Buona, do you know how to pick a lock?
Just stand back, lady. I got the situation under control.
Nice try, Buona. Looks like we're going to have to figure out the code for this combination lock.
I messed that panel up pretty bad, huh?
It's all right. The buttons are still working.
Eins ist so richtig, eins ist an der falschen Stelle und zwei sind falsch. Okay, also die 4 brauche ich. Davon ist richtig. 1, 7, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5, 7. Die 7 muss an dritter Stelle. 4, 1, 7, 5. 7, 1, 5. Ja. Jetzt gucken wir mal, wo die 1 sein muss. Die 1 muss an letzter Stelle sein. Okay. An erster Stelle. 5 an zweiter. 4, 5, 7, 1.
Got it!
Hat es lang genug gedauert.
This document explains everything. McEvo details high-level corruption in Port Artoo and writes about the power company threatening to silence anyone who stands in their way. Even Police Chief McEvo himself. That explains McEvo's mysterious disappearance. And the following replacement by Barlow.
You mean McEvo was murdered by the power company?
Exactly. Barlow covered his tracks well, but now we found his dirty secret.
Und da kommt der Lieferwagen.
Step on it! They're going to knock us right off the bridge!
Oh, was ist das für ein Flugzeug? Okay. Sind das für welche?
Hail, Madame Sessulu!
Ah.
Finally, I caught you.
Let us go, you thieves!
Where's the book, eh?
Ha! You'll never lay your filthy hands on the Journal of the Journey down. Barlow has got it locked up in the Club Temba safe.
A feeble safe is no match for us pirates. Gentlemen, we are breaking in tonight.
All right, you two. You can get out now.
Thanks for the ride, man.
You're lucky Madame Sessulu still has plans for you.
Plans? What plans?
Ach, das
Madame
war...
Sessulu knows everything
Okay.
about your research at the Agibo University. After we make our little visit to Club Demba tonight, you're going to help us use the journal.
And what makes you think we'd help you? You pirates are nothing more than looters and grave robbers.
But you do want to see the Underland, don't you? It's your dream, isn't it? Then you're gonna have to play by the Madam's rules. Now keep your mouths closed and stay out of our way.
Come on, Buona. Let's get out of here before the police show up.
Mighty mud juggler, this place is guarded like a fort.
Looks like the power company has taken over the whole place. I bet they're here for the book. It's right up there in the safe.
Where? Behind the big elephant head?
No, it's inside the head. The vault door leads into the VIP room. I've seen it up close. And tonight, the pirates are gonna break in there and steal the book.
Not if we do it fast.
But that's impossible. How are we ever going to get inside?
Come here, I'll show you. It's the back door to Club Temba. You think we can get in this way?
I'm not sure. It looks robust. Give me a minute to work my magic. I might be able to break it open.
All right, I'll go search for Quito on the airplane.
Good idea.
Okay, also, wir haben wieder einen Plan. Wir haben Madame Sessulu getroffen. Es bleibt spannend. Ich sage tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Videospieler. Und damit sind wir am Ende dieses Videos angelangt. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, ich habe noch jede Menge mehr Videos in meinem Kanal. Schaut rein, abonniert, unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon, würde mich freuen. Tschüss und vielen Dank.